and gentlemen, the show is about to begin.
I have a bone to pick when it comes to Madden and his selection of pitchers. One by one, they're falling by the wayside thanks to goddamn train stuff.
A lot of things got accomplished. Ohtani,
The Angels lead the goddamn league with injuries again. I am beyond pissed off right now because the only thing I wanted to yell was fuck! Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome into the Todd Fox postgame show with your host, Todd Fox. As I have got let's see, the camera's a little messed up here. I'll fix that. Hopefully that gets, let me adjust this real quick. Come on, I'm on the fly. Let's see if that comes through a little bit better. Probably not, but anyway, welcome into the show. It's a little late on the show. I got in, had a little prior engagement to take care of. So that being said, I just wanted to say hello and welcome into the show. The Angels get a big victory tonight to go 4-4 because obviously, look, tonight's game could be summed up two ways. The catch-22 game or the in hindsight game. Because the first few innings, again, you saw the frustration, or at least I saw a lot of comments that came through early in the game. You had, Ohtani leading off and getting that home run, 1-0 solo blast. Big surprise having your leadoff guy being your power hitter. And then the Angels got a huge home run from Joe Adell. It was 2-0, but again, solo shot. Reed Detmers got into a little bit of problems. Again, the hindsight being what it is, Madden looks like a genius, but at the time, he leaves him in there. He doesn't let him finish his jam. He didn't do the same thing with Ohtani, let him work out his stuff. He's babying these pitchers to the extreme. The analytics are ridiculous on how he's not really letting these pitchers do their thing. So what happened was Reed Detmers only goes 3 1/3. Now they get the bases loaded with Austin Warren in there. And, after already giving up 3 runs, and look, here's the biggest FU to the fans. FU to your own team. To your own team. How much baseball have you watched in your life and not seen what happened tonight? I can only remember one other time. I don't even remember the last time Madden did it, which was in Texas to Josh Hamilton, former Angel great. He walked him with the bases loaded and gave a run in. Now, Barry Bonds, I can understand. He should be a Hall of Famer no matter what you say, no matter what you think, roids or not. That dude, okay, I could see him walking the bases loaded because in that game where he was walked with the bases loaded, if you remember, they pitched around him and still won the game because they walked him with the bases loaded. They didn't give him an opportunity to bash the hell out of the ball. Corey Seager's no Barry Bonds. I mean, he was injured most of last year, had one of the crappiest years of his career, got $300 million from the freaking Rangers, and you're going to justify walking him? That should have caused a revolt in the Angel clubhouse because then another run scored, and all of a sudden I'm listening to the radio because I was out, and Mark Langston was like, that is terrible. That is the wrong thing. You're sending the wrong message to your team. And I'm like, yes, finally someone has the balls to say it on AM 830. Yet all that gets erased to the normie type fan that the Angels have, the Halo honk, because the real fans will remember that bullshit, kind of way of doing things and the calls that Madden led up to the 6-2 deficit. All anyone else is going to remember the honks is, hey, we won 9-6. No, you can't. Look, again, he pulled Detmers way too early. I don't see any other team besides maybe the Dodgers with the perfect game, but still with a perfect game, Kershaw pitched 7 innings before Roberts chose to take him out. Whoa, I'm seeing teams all around the league let their starters go at least 6 or 7. The longest one we had was Lorenzen, and he still could have gone longer. He only had 80 pitches in the 6th inning. And we're taking our guys out, and we're blowing through that bullpen. But look, the bullpen tonight, hindsight what it is, like I said, it's one of those catch-22 hindsight games. We're over here DFAing freaking Madden. It's trending on Twitter, fire Madden. Thank you, Halo Reports, who checked in with that. And then you have all of a sudden the shift, it changed. Oh, hold up. Hello, is this Mark Gubazar?
Yes, what's going on?
What's up, Mark? You caught me.
How you doing?
Good. You just caught me in a rant, man. How's it? I
Yeah.
I have a couple questions to ask you, Mark.
Yep.
What did you think of the bases loaded walk right there?
You know what? I was like, I'm watching it unfold, and I try to put it into perspective what Joe was thinking of.
Uh-huh.
And I know just watching what Corey Seager has done against the Angels in the past, and with Austin Warren, and when he throws a fastball, it's usually either a cutter or a fastball upstairs. He crushes that ball to left center field. So I wasn't comfortable with him coming up after that walk to Marcus Semien. Then, you go through research and think, okay, he's trying to limit the damage. If he gets a ground ball double play by Garver after that, we're okay. But obviously, a box in there, and eventually the sac fly. But, I really just finding it from different research. Every time a manager has walked a guy with the bases loaded, though, the team has actually won, which
Wow.
is even more bizarre. That's the craziest thing. But I know we live in an analytic world. I know we're football teams constantly are going on fourth down, even in their own territory.
Yeah.
If it's like 1 or 2 yards, they got to go because the analytics says you have a better chance of winning. Joe just went with it, and he said after the game he felt that it was a way to spark the team. Whether that was why they scored 5 runs, I don't know. But it was a fun game, a lot of power, and I'm loving what I'm seeing with the guys wearing that cowboy hat after a home run. I've been waiting for a long time to see this team show some personality, and we're finally seeing it.
You know what, Gooby, you hit on a lot of good points right there. That is true, because I was bringing it up in my opening banter that Barry Bonds, the last time I remember anyone getting walked with the bases loaded, and the Diamondbacks won that game. That was a pretty gutsy call. So you're right there. And then also, too, like the way that the inning played out and how they were to come back was really amazing. And because I thought that was going to hurt them. I thought that was going to really demoralize them, because I was listening to your companion, Mark Langston. He was like, man, I just don't get that. And he was kind of critiquing it. But the way they showed fight tonight, and they hit home runs, and the offense came alive, that was fun to watch. And like you said, the Cowboy thing, you mentioned it the other night when Rendon first put it on. Like, you're hoping that's a trend. You're hoping that's something that continues. And, yeah, I mean, that camaraderie, I mean, that's only going to bring the team together, right?
Yeah, and I think when you look at that game, that inning, that big inning after they took the lead, 6-2, Kurt Suzuki's home run got it going.
Yep.
You think, okay, it's just one run, but when you give up 4 runs to give up the lead, I should say, if you're down by 4, your job as a pitcher is to put up a 0 the next inning. Well, then Kurt Suzuki right away responded, and that kind of snowball when the Angels had, 6 straight hits to be able to score 5 runs and take the lead. So Shohei's home run was incredible. Jared Walsh going the other way. Andrew Velasquez playing some outstanding defense at shortstop. Trouty doing his stuff. I mean, it was a fun game. And Aaron Loup, I'm loving this dude. He is so chill. It's like him and Rendon. I'm like, I need to have one of those guys step in when I got to go to my doctor's appointments. Let them take their blood pressures. Then they might think I'm a lot younger than I really am, because those guys have no pulse. They're so chill.
Absolutely. I mean, they come in there with ice in their veins. And, I'm loving that pickup by Loup. And then Tepera looked good out of the pen tonight, too. So the back end of that bullpen is really encouraging. I had to ask you a real quick question, because Anthony Gonzalez, he checked in. He says, ask Gooby his thoughts about Ohtani leading off.
Yeah, I know. I was asked that by a couple different people. For me, I played against Ricky Henderson. Yeah, he had more of a walk in this game. He's a little higher on-base percentage guy, but he also is the all-time record for home runs leading off a game.
True.
In that leadoff spot. So I'd rather have a shot at having a 1-0 lead. Shohei, he said it best. He says he's getting more strikes thrown to him now already than he did, it seems to be, at any point last year, because Mike Trout's hitting behind him. So he never doubted himself, and I still like it there, because right away you look up, if you're a pitcher, you got a 1-0 lead. I'm pretty comfortable with that.
That's true. It's just like, I think the frustration sometimes with the fans, like we've expressed on here, it's just a slow start with like the rest of the lineup. It seems like they're just trying to find their way, and they haven't found it yet, because the pitching's been phenomenal so far. Except for Detmer's running into a bit of a hiccup tonight. The pitching's been very encouraging on the bullpen side, the starting side, but it seems like they just haven't found that niche hitting yet. And hopefully tonight's that first night. Where maybe they break out and they could all feel good about themselves. Because like you mentioned, up and down the lineup, everyone was producing. So hopefully we can continue that on this road trip, right?
Yeah, exactly. And I know I get rolling right here now. I'm just about getting home. But
Okay.
bottom line is we saw their lineup and that depth in their lineup from the get-go in spring training. And I foresee that being that depth we're seeing here in a game like today. I mean, it's a tough lefty, and Taylor Hearn going on the mound tomorrow for Texas. And there's talk about Taylor Wade being available. We have all these Wades and all these Walsh and Marsh and all these other things. So these are all tongue twisters, but you know what? The depth is there. I foresee this lineup doing a lot of damage in the foreseeable future.
Sweet. Hey, one last thing, Gooby, before you go. Could Wade have played in your Kansas City Royals teams on that AstroTurf and the way he like reckless abandonment of his body and speed?
No doubt. I mean, I love the fact he's an OC kid. He's got energy. Everyone's probably. Yeah, you ran him out of an inning yesterday, but you know what? It took a perfect throw from Nathaniel Lowe to get him.
Absolutely.
And more than likely, if you go by percentages, he's safe 9 out of 10 times. That one time, this is a great throw. And I love his ability to put so much pressure. You remember that walk-off or run-off win the other day? That's a routine ground ball to short. That's an easy out, but because of his speed, it forced that the shortstop there in Rojas to react quicker, and he made a mistake, and that's how the Angels won.
Absolutely. Good call. Hey, thank you so much, Gooby, for coming on, man. The fans love you. I'm getting a lot of good comments here.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I always love being on with everybody. Halo Nation is the best. It really is. I love everybody.
Oh, that's awesome, Gooby. You enjoy the rest of your night, man, and go Halos.
Thanks, my friend. Have a good one.
Thank you. All right, that was Mark Gubazov. Hope you guys enjoyed that. He called in a little bit earlier, but you got to let Gooby in, right? I could not tell him no. So thank you, Gooby, for coming on. We'll get to some of these comments as obviously we got to the phone call first. I'll do a real quick recap. We had 5 home runs tonight, 2 by Ohtani. So that was good to see him off the schneid. Joe Adell gets a big home run. Suzuki hits a home run tonight. And, of course, Walsh puts the icing on the cake. Aaron Loup, 2 innings pitched, only a walk. He has a strikeout. Ryan Tepera, an inning and a third. He had only a walk, and he got a strikeout. And Iglesias did his thing in the 9th. But it was Reed Detmers who struggled, had 5 earned runs. Austin Warren came in for the 1. We're going to talk about how, Joe Maddon's decisions affect the team. Gooby's gonna be gonna try to take hindsight with it too, and but you could tell that's an old school mentality. You always go after the hitter. I'm pretty sure Gooby and any other player like Mark Langston would tell you, man, like you go after these hitters. You don't give an opportunity for a huge inning. Again, this wasn't Barry Bonds, but that's something to talk about. It's something that we wish. I'm interested to see, because I didn't get to see the post game with Joe Maddon to see what he said, because I'm hoping that one of the beat writers called him out on that and was trying to find out what he said with that going forward. So let's get into some of these comments, and we'll have you get on the phones if you want to. You can call in like Gooby, and we could chat it up real quick and get on here for a couple minutes, and then we'll talk about some other stuff as we move forward. Let's see. Starting off with the comments, Anthony Gonzalez says, "Love the cap, need one. Light that baby up," from Randy. Oh, hold up. Let me take a quick call real quick. You're on the air.
Hi, this is the Pizza Man.
Is this the Mountain Dew King?
Yes, it is.
What's up, my man? How'd you enjoy the game?
No. Dude, I saw Ohtani's home run, and I started screaming, and I was like, Ohtani hit a home run, and I told my friend on the phone that I was FaceTiming with, and I was like, Ohtani just hit a home run, and then Dallas home run, I was like, there's no way that's out. And I'm like, oh, it's out. And then I got home after surfing tonight, and I saw the final strikeout of the 8th inning. And then I went to get dinner, and I saw the Angels won tonight. And yeah.
Yeah, it was a nice victory. Just the only thing I had to gripe about again, besides all the other stuff early in the game, was Matty V. Like on Walsh's home run, we posted it on the page. He hits it to left, and he's like, "Oh, there's a long foul ball," and then all of a sudden he's like, "And it's gone." So
yeah,
they got to fix that.
I saw when I got out of the water that Walsh hit a home run, and then but my school week is over and I'm on the weekend now, weekend mode, and I'm just ready for the Angels to hopefully take 3 out of 4, even win the weekend series, however it goes this weekend.
Yeah, I'm hoping they do that and they take care of business in Houston. They could come home and have a above 500 record when they play the Orioles. So, hey, let me get to these. Let me get to these comments though, bro. I'll get back to you next time you call in though, man, because it got held back with Gooby.
I'll call in tomorrow night, and then I got one question for you tomorrow night.
Okay, sounds good, my man.
I forgot to, but yeah. All right. Well, have a good night and go Halos.
There you go. All right, that was the Mountain Dew King. Let's get back into these comments real quick. Just another Halo victory with intentional walk with the bases loaded. I'm Claude Rains on Facebook. Light that baby up. Ajax says, Angels win. Let's go. Walshy MVP 2022. Home plate umpire sucks ass. Anthony Carrillo says, Randy Oz, I want that jersey. I love this jersey, by the way. 11-1 Seattle over Houston right now. Dan Rios is checking in. Light that baby up, Made says. Let's get into Dan Rios says, nice hat, by the way, California Angels. I love the CA look. I love the patch, too, on the side. It's freaking amazing. Lewis says, Madden, he said it was meant to fire up the team. How does that fire up the team? I don't understand how that fires up the team. 2 complaints I have about tonight. Mateo says, why is Kurt Suzuki catching and why did we intentionally walk Corey Seager? I would have thought that they would have had it the opposite way. I thought Kurt would have caught last night and then you would have had Stassi play today, but it just seemed to work out. I mean, like whatever voodoo that Madden did after the 4th inning, it freaking worked because I thought it was going to be all hell, fire, and brimstone after that happened. Dude, Madden embarrassed us tonight, Lexi says. Austin Warren thinking fucking hate this place after being forced to walk in a run. Yeah, that's terrible. Let's see. I saw the tweet on the walk was that the first time it happened since being down in the game on 1986 or something. Connor says, yeah, it was that Barry Bonds game versus the Diamondbacks back when they still played baseball in Candlestick Park. That's how long ago that was. Yeah, Madden sucks. Mountain Dew King says, Sonya says it was a fucking roller coaster game, but we're glad we won. Now, see, look, here's the thing, too. You shouldn't be having roller coaster games with the Texas Rangers. I know it's a divisional opponent, but we're supposed to be better than them. But we should be having roller coaster games with maybe Tampa or Toronto or Boston or New York or Chicago White Sox. It's not boosting my confidence. Rally Chris says, guess what stat the Angels lead the MLB with 13 home runs right now. First series with the Astros. The stat is shocking. Yeah, but most of those are solo shots. Rob says, but Seager is a fake World Series MVP. We should not cower down to the guy that has less than 300 homers. I'm right there with you. Dan Real says, post-game interview, Madden said that the infielders were like deer, had liked the idea, including the pitcher. It is what it is. Really? I don't buy that for a second. No pitcher's going to go out there and be like, yeah, let me just give up a run for my teammate over there. Let me add to his ERA for no apparent reason. No, I think most pitchers are going to be like, no, I can get him, coach. I can get him. Let me throw my best at him. Let me get him. I can make him hit the ball on the ground. I'd much rather take my chances that way because they wound up giving up 3 runs anyway. You know what I mean? So they wound up, in hindsight, they let the bases clear anyway. So Madden said that he was doing it to shake up the guys. Oh, he shook him up already. All right. But he's going to think he did, it backfires when he wins. You know what I mean? You can't win either way. Connor says we need innings for our starters. Yes, we do. Wait about 20 minutes before calling people. Yeah, but it was Gooby. Everyone say, Gooby. Let's see. Yeah, Gooby got on. Hopefully you guys like that. Let me fast forward up here. Ask him what he thinks about managing starters of the bullpen. I missed that one, Steve Elise. I should have asked him about that one. The Cowboy thing he did like. Gooby, we need a new play-by-play guy. Pull some things. Jacob says, I don't think he has that kind of pull, but that would be pretty cool. Ask Gooby to be the GM. Oh, I should have seen that one. I wasn't paying attention to the comments at that time. Ask him why it isn't on the road as well. Well, they still have those mandates, but I wouldn't have thought it was in Texas because Texas is one of the first states that opened besides Florida. So I would have thought they'd be able to travel. I think that might be on the management not wanting to fly the guys out as much because I know certain teams are letting their play-by-plays go to every stadium. Angels obviously aren't. Rendon is chill because he doesn't care. Anthony Gonzalez says the look on Trout's face is priceless, though, with the intentional walk. Exactly, Sonia. And Anthony Gonzalez says, yeah, he's getting more strikes. The problem is he's missing them and striking out. Rendon has been chill for years. He just isn't in his nature. Get over it. Get used to it. It's like his personality. Rendon, oh, geez, there we go. Randy's going with it. That's not tonight. And then Sonia says half of Rendon's strikeouts have been tough ones and ankle biters. Jason like Gooby right there. Shout out to Gooby, as that's for sure. Rendon is chill, making him suck. I'll never get over it. Just wait till he'll he has a wet vagina. Wow. Let's see. James Mateo checks in with, is Gubazar our friend now? Yes, he is, a vet. And what I want to do with Gubazar, I got to talk to him the next time. I want to get him, like at the end of the week, I want to get him on just to real quick, get Gooby's takes of the week and get what he was positive and negative about the team. I think that'd be a nice little segment, nice little 2-minute segment. Todd, who gets the Nacho Night of the award? I'm gonna get to that in a second. You need a new material like oh yeah, they don't like the vagina stuff. I'm calling in right now. DFA Grill Master Rob says, let's see. Anthony Gonzalez says at Nats fan, just like the shit attitude, the truth hurts. Oh, come on, guys, be nice. Chewing Records 101 says at Halo is in the infield when shout out from Bellflower, California.
Shout out to Bellflower, California, the home of whatever high school you go to.
And then Fernando says, shout
out to the Lone Star State.
He's in Texas. He was at the game tonight watching that wild thing live. I need binoculars to see that second home run, Grillmaster says. Don checks in with, boy, let's go. Halo's proud of how we battled back tonight. Showed a great fight. Absolutely. That Halo's in the infield. Shout out from Bellflower, California. I'm at the, pumped on today's Angel. Oh, he's pumped up about the Angels tonight. All right, cool. All right there. Anthony Carrillo says, I bet Gooby will be another manager, a better manager than Joe Maddon. I don't think he wants that. I would love to see him as a pitching coach. I mean, he would be an awesome. As a manager, he'd be good. Now, I know he did take care of his Chaminade team when he was in the Valley. I know, and they were really good. They were a really good high school baseball team, and you could tell why. I mean, Gooby loves baseball. You know, you could feel it, the way he talks about it, the way he enjoys it, the way he breaks it down. That's why he's one of the best out there, you know, and it's a shame that the nation doesn't know how good Gooby is, because if I'm Bally's or I'm Fox, I would lend him out for a national game once a week or once a month or twice a month to let the rest of the, you know, because it's one thing to see him on MLB The Package, but put him out there nationwide so he can call like a Yankees-Red Sox game, because I guarantee you he's better than 90% of the freaking announcers out there. He just is. I've heard a lot of these teams' home guys. I've heard a lot of the national guys. Gooby is far and away better than 90% of them, and he's so chill, and you could tell how he doesn't have to give me a second of his time. He doesn't have to give you guys at the game before and after commercials or whatever a second of his time. He could be like former guys we've had in the past that never paid attention to any fans, but he's always there shaking hands, fist bumping, like taking pictures, talking baseball with just I mean, that's the coolest thing. That is why he's so beloved in this organization and around the league, because he's just that type of dude. So shout out to Gooby from me too, and from us here on the page. He's just a really, really cool guy. Let's see. Matty V got to fix his game. Terry Smith is better. Grillmaster says, yeah, that was hilarious. I'm telling you, watch the Jared Walsh highlight. He's like, and a fly ball to the left. It's going to be foul. And it's gone. Home run, Jared Walsh. Santa Maria. I was like, what? Langston was puzzled about the walk, was very disappointed in Joe's decision. Yeah, I heard that too. Ryan Blanky, the home plate umpire, dear Lord, that was trash TFA. Madden, he walked in the bases loaded and then to stir things up. Yeah, I don't like that at all. No Kurt Suzuki slander tonight. I don't think you can, Grillmaster. I can't either. I've seen Adam Gase make wiser choices. Oh, Madden is trash. Wow. Let's see. Let's see, Matt White. Let's see. Yeah, Adam Gase. Jeez. Todd, quick question. If we could change our name, would it be the California Angels or Anaheim Angels? I'd go with California. Just claim the whole damn state like we used to. Put the little star on the bottom like we had on the logo. I'm done. Kurt can still F off, Troll says. Anthony Gonzalez says, so what do you want to do about Suzuki? He's a grinder. He's better than Rendon. Well, you know what? If he's putting up numbers, and you know what? I think he has 4 hits now, including a home run. You just got to ride him until he like lets loose a little bit. That's what she said. I think he's gonna find his 220 at some point, but right now he's actually hitting around 300. Suzuki is not better than Rendon, but Jason right now he kind of is in stats wise. In 2008, Joe did the Josh Hamilton Texas thing. That's what I brought up earlier. Dan Rio says Anaheim Angels 2002 World Series champions never won it all or anything else. Prove me wrong. Exactly. Texas did spend $500 million. I don't see them being a pushover, but the starting pitching is not playoff either. Yeah, it's not, and the bullpen's not great either, as we saw tonight. That's why I think we're above the Rangers. That's why I don't think we should fear the Rangers. But unfortunately, yeah, we played right into them. Not even an argument right there. Big Fly says, about damn time we got the big flies, Ohtani-san. Hope that he breaks out of his shell and Art to continue performing better or start to perform better. I think they will in Houston. I think he's going to hit a couple more home runs in Houston because of that short right field perch. I'd like to see him go the other way to left field too, because that's when you know Shohei's hitting his stride. Anthony Gonzalez is at Boog86. Yes, he is. At least he gives a shit. I think that's talking about Suzuki. And then it says, Rally Chris says, don't forget my predictions. I said before that they started this series 3 out of 4 versus Texas. Well, you're looking pretty good right now. I agree, Todd. Who knew that he'd give up a balk? That is true. That is true. I bet 9 out of 10 times Gooby would never walk the bases loaded intentionally. Exactly. But then again, I mean, Austin Warren didn't really pitch that bad after, but still you got the balk and then you had the sacrifice. So he still gave up 3 runs. You never know. Maybe he induces that ground ball double play. Laugh my ass off. Tell me you know nothing about baseball without telling me you know nothing about baseball. Jason Dean. Fernando says Angels broadcast booth was empty tonight in Texas. Yes, it was. And we could tell on TV. Mayfield stinks at defense. Armani says Matty V and Gooby were probably at the stadium because Erica was there. Nacho Knight has to go to Madden. Well, Steve Elise, let's see if it goes to Madden.
All right, folks, it's Nacho Night.
You know, I could look at this lineup and say, you know what, you can maybe give it to Anthony Rendon, but he had a hit. You could say I give it to Brandon Marsh, but he was only 0 for 3. But his at-bats weren't all that bad. There's really no one out there that screams like, oh, my God, this guy sucked tonight. You could say, well, give it to Reed Detmers. He didn't start all that great. He only pitched 3 1/3. He gave 5 hits or 6 hits and 5 runs. No, I'm gonna have to give it to what Steve Elise called, and it's Joe Matt. I mean, how can you not? I mean, that could have backfired in an enormous way. This could have been like a 15-2 game. But whatever it mustered, if he knows that really fired up his team, he knows more baseball than I'll ever know. Because I thought that would have demoralized them. I thought the game was – I went live when that happened. I'm going live when they're hitting home runs and people are like, hey, Ohtani just hit a 2-run homer. Suzuki just hit a homer. I'm like, oh, crap, he did. And I just deleted the video because it kind of looked stupid. I jumped on it right away because I thought, dude, this is a fireable offense. You know what I mean? You just don't do that. I mean, there's certain unwritten rules that like the league has gotten rid of over the last few years. But that's definitely one that you never want to mess with. I mean, it's conceding. It's sort of like in football. If you're, since Gooby brought up football, if you're like at midfield and there's still a minute left in the game and you're down a field goal and you're not that far from field goal range, but you just and you're tied. You're tied in football and you're at midfield and you just were like, you know what? Let's play for overtime. Let's kneel on it. You don't give yourself a chance to get into position to win the game. This is what it equates to, basically. Let's see. James, can you fix my camera? And Mateo says Madden is Nacho Man is tonight. Yes, he is. Sorry, guys. Well, all the same about just care about the team. Sorry if I offended. You didn't offend Anthony. Bellflower, home of the crime and the rather ugly city, especially at Norwalk and Lakewood Boulevard. Well, Grillmaster, you've been in the area, but Norwalk is by far worse than Bellflower. How's Papa Fox feeling tonight with the Angels win? He was surprised. He kind of like really got pissed off, but he came back in there and was watching. He's like, oh my God, you're in the lead! Wow. Richard says, let's go Halo Honks. No Halo Honks here. Loop seems that he's going to be good. Yes, he is. Jacob, Goobiness, enjoying the stress-free gig. He isn't going anywhere else unless another team, brings him out of the broadcast. Yes, true. Nancy says, love Gooby. I think everybody does. Gooby has gotten better as the past years. He is good explaining pitches and their movements. Absolutely, Grillmaster. Jacob says Victor Rojas was great too. Yeah, there's no knock on Rojas. My only thing is he just didn't get way too excited. He got excited at times, but I did like his banter back and forth. Grillmaster says he went to Jared. That'd be Jared Walsh. Gooby would be great as a pitching coach, Yvette says. No way we need to hog Gooby. We can't lose our best announcer. I won't let it happen. Well, I'm not saying lose him, Rob. I'm just saying share him a little bit, only to let the nation see how really good he is. Hold on real quick. Get a phone call in here. Hey, you're on the Halo Honk line.
What's up, Todd?
Is this Rally Chris?
Yeah, it's Rally Chris.
What is up, my man? How you doing?
Good, and shout out to not shout out, but DFA Grillmaster, because he texted me earlier when they were down. He was texting me like all day. They were down like 6-2. He was like, "Oh, we're gonna lose." I told him, "No, it ain't over." He's like, "Oh, do you see the magic?" And I was like, "Yeah, it ain't over until it's over."
See, well Grillmaster likes to like if the Rangers would have had a leadoff home run or something, and Ohtani didn't hit that home run, he would have been like, "Game over." It was like 1-0, game over.
Yeah, like because I posted on my story, I was like the lineup, and then all of a sudden he just the game didn't even start. He's like, "We already lost." I was like, "The game didn't even start. We're gonna win."
Yeah, that's Grillmaster. Always optimistic. Always optimistic.
And then after that, when we came back to win, he's like, "Oh, I tip my hat to you, Rally Chris."
We got to have you two at a game. That would be an interesting thing to have. No, I take that back. Have Randy sit in the middle of you and Grillmaster, and let's see if you guys can not A, kill each other, and B, actually not argue through the whole game. Like, just have some sort of like calmness. I don't know if it's gonna happen or not. But that would be fun, because I think one of them would try to pull your ears. I know that your monkey ears. So, but hey, man, thanks for checking in. And Gooby was awesome again tonight, right?
Yep.
He sure was. Let me finish up these comments, brother. But thanks for checking in, yeah, and keeping the faith on the Angels, man. Because I'm telling you, it didn't look good when Madden walked Seager right there.
And I'm calling right now. Trout can hit a home run tomorrow.
All right. Hopefully he can get an RBI other than a freaking home run. You know what I mean? Because I don't want him to have 40 home runs and 45 RBIs. I don't want that. I want him to actually cash some guys in.
And since the Astros are losing right now, if we win tomorrow and Seattle wins, we're gonna be in first place.
Damn. You know what? It never hurts to be in first place at any time of the season. So let's see what happens, man. One game at a time, right?
Right.
All right, Rally Chris. Have a good night, man.
All right, you too.
All right. That was Rally Chris. Let's check back in with these comments. Matt Rojas says, why did I say Matt Rojas? Grillmaster says, Randy, I totally agree with the roast of Madden and mentioning Adam Gase. Troll says, crazy how the last manager walked someone with a bases loaded was Madden. Exactly. Another question, to the Angels change their name to Los Angeles Angels when they aren't Los Angeles? That was a marketing scheme that's unfortunately still hanging over the squad. I would like for them to be it's as egregious as the Chargers, even though they play in L.A., I still don't consider them L.A. They're San Diego, man. Why'd you take them from San Diego? That was sad. Welcome to the news. I'm longer than I'm wide. Oh, jeez. Let's see. R.I.P. right there. Yvette says for some reason Marcus is going to be good. R.I.P. Let's see. Suzuki is playing better right now, not better player. Yeah, that's true, Jason. That's what I'm saying. He's not the better player, obviously. I don't think Suzuki's anywhere close to being a better player. But right now his stats are better than freaking Rendon's, which is weird. But we're only a week and a half into the season, so you can expect stuff like this. You know what I mean? Could the 2 home runs by Ohtani get him going? Obviously and hopefully, yes. Angels won because my birthday is in December. That's a troll comment, Randy. He went to Jared and the baseball god said, yes! Let's see. Angels fans and Mariners. This is Leaf Opestad from Facebook, or not Facebook, YouTube, says Angels fans and Mariner fans laughing at the Rangers. Absolutely. The Rangers just can't get nothing going, but they got to win last night. I saved Vasquez, but he'd had a hit. Grillmaster, as far as the Paul Sereno should call the game for one night. I don't think he can call a good game because his mouth's always full with nachos. Roger Lodge should call in one night. That is my dream, Mateo, is to have dueling Rogers. I would love to have Roger Lodge call in and then me respond back to him as Roger Lodge. I think that would be amazing. Leaf says, yeah, Joe Madden is so stubborn. He sure is. Never knew that the team who did the intentional walk with the bases loaded won. News to me. Yeah, it is trippy, right, Dan? Anthony Gonzalez says the only reason why he said he was fired up the team because of following inning. If they were to lose the game, he'd be shitting bricks. Absolutely, that'd be a call from Artie. I think Artie would actually call down and be like, Joe, when you get back to Anaheim or Arizona, where I live, Artie would be like, come talk to me for a bit. Intentionally walking a guy with the bases loaded is like saying, I won't let you beat me, almost seems like cheating. Didn't like it, but Warren versus Seager was a scary proposition. It was, Dan, and he's a contact hitter, and that's a scary thing to me because he always puts, the ball in play. R.I.P. James. Are we talking about James from the AM 830, or what else happened here? Am I missing something? The Angels never win easy. That's true. James Gonzalez, Roger Lodge, James, replay all the home runs, please. That's a hell of a highlight reel, by the way. He would not have too much show tomorrow because he's going to be replaying all the home runs. That would be Roger. The team showed last year that Artie was capable of coming back, or that they weren't capable of coming back. The bullpen just couldn't hold leads, but now they can, which is true, Randy. I miss Victor Rojas saying drive home safely. I do too. 2 home runs by Ohtani. Roger better bring extra undies in the studio. You know what, Fernando? That'd be a great meme to have from South Park with the father. You know, with all the jizz stains all over the studio and the computer. You know, when he's like, ugh. Like that would be, and put Roger's face, because that's how he's gonna be tomorrow with Ohtani. Oh. Who wins the DFA award tonight? Joe Madden. Who did the Angels send down for Wade coming back? I have to look into that. I honestly did not look at the transactions before I got on here because I was late getting on here. Let's see. Oh God, toot. Victor Rojas blocked me on Twitter. Oh snap, Dan. What did you do to piss him off? What's the high school and year that he graduated? Richard says, come on, Chris, stop. Then let's see. I'm getting nervous, Todd. Damn you guys. Tell Rally Chris it's or not to be so egg and me at the game too. Or egg me on at the game too. Or sit next to me at the game. There you go. Mountain Dew King wants to sit next to him. Grill Masters always messages me when we are down 1-0 saying we lost. He said it only he cares about effort. Fernando says Randy won't make it till the second inning with them. That's true. Randy would kill one of them. I'm sure of it. He would be leaving the stadium in handcuffs. Joe Madden master class. Oh jeez, I would kill both of those fucking guys. Randy, he's not playing around. Oh, I want to see that. I get the bail money for Randy. Well, yeah, in California you could just walk. There's just no bail, so you're good, Randy. You don't have to be back in court in 6 months. I don't want to see Randy in an argument. Dude would fucking kill me. He would, Grill Master. You don't want to piss off a little Irish dude. Sorry, Randy, you're not that little, but I'm just saying. Irish guys aren't the tallest dudes, but you are a hell of a, Look, we were at the stadium and a Boston guy walked by and he wouldn't move out of Randy's way, and Randy went from 0 to 60, and that was the funniest shit ever. I was like, whoa. But Randy scared the crap out of that guy. That was pretty funny. Grillmaster would not be a good manager or a GM. Cage match. James is calling. I would fire Grillmaster after 1 week. Roger Lodge segment, maybe. My throat's still recovering from the other day. That's what she said. Let's see, that wouldn't last long sitting between those guys. Troll says, I'm glad we won, but seeing the struggle against Texas was not enjoyable and puts my hopes down for the season. Well, right now, Troll, I can't blame you because they should be playing a lot better than they are right now, and especially against a team like Texas. Rendon and Adele suck while Steve Elise is not holding back. My batting order would be Marsh, Ohtani, Trout, Walsh, and Rendon. That's Potato Ohtani. I think that would be a good lineup right there. I mean, I still don't like Ohtani too, but at least have a leadoff guy in front of him. Artie wouldn't do shit. Jacob says Gooby's the opposite of Jeff Van Gundy. Jeff Van Gundy, the ABC NBA announcer, always disagrees with calls. That's true. Texas is stronger than last year a little bit, but their pitching isn't that much better. Potato Tani. Let's see. Rory Marcus, the old Angels. Oh, that's who. Okay, Rory Marcus. And then, yeah, I miss him too. Let's see. Somewhere on the Sports Lodge, Roger Lodge is getting horny with both Halo Honks and Halo Homer. He is doing his thing with the Angels winning. I think he just came in his underwear. Randy, let's see. Rams were technically playing in Anaheim for 15 years, and they never would call them the Ram. Oh, that's true. They were Los Angeles Rams. I forgot about that. Leprechauns are angry. Jacob says Victor Rojas can speak Spanish, but refused to say Gutierrez name correctly. So I got on him about it, and he blocked me. Wow. Okay. Well, you know what, Rios, you have a point. You know, if you're a Hispanic, you should know how to speak Spanish. I mean, unless you're completely whitewashed and English over here in the States. Leaf says, is Randy a Jets fan? Dude definitely gets triggered when I chirp his Jets. Yes, Leafy is a Jets fan, but he's a real Jets fan. So I give him all the props. He's been through some stinkers as a squad, and he's really pumped up for his Jets. I'm actually happy for him this year. Well, by proxy, Boston fans are fucking idiots. Well, they truly are. They're the worst fans that come to. No, I take that back. Dodger fans are always the worst, but they're the second worst that come to Angel Stadium every year. At Fast Times, would you ever sit next to me? I'm not that annoying. Mateo's asking, please don't kill me. Adele did suck tonight at Steve Elise. Dan Rio says Atlanta 5, Padres 2. I like the Padres, and Angels Padres World Series would be bitching, or Angels Padres. It would be cool. And that would piss off Dodger fans even more than Giants Angels did. So it's official. I won't be making any games this season. That sucks, Mateo. Randy says, as long as you buy me some helmet nachos, you're good, Mateo. Fire Grillmaster after 1 week. I think I would fire after 1 minute. Oh, shit. Yvette's like, no, he's done. Grillmaster says, be nice to me. I want Randy to sit next to me. James says, James! I would never commit mass genocide because this team is so good. We really don't need to rebuild. Yeah, we don't. We just need this team to be who they are, and they could win. He says, I would buy you helmet nachos, Mateo says. Yankees fans are unbearable. Yes, they are. Oh boy. Let's see. And then we got Mateo also saying, if you all sit with me at a game, I always catch the games Saturday, which means I don't get up during the game. Well, that's cool. I mean, a lot of us don't either. Let's see. Grillmaster says, fuck the Yankees. Any upcoming tailgates at the stadium? Yes, Anthony. We will have some information about that coming up here pretty soon. I got to get with the guys on the page, Randy, Fernando, Chase, and Andrew, and see what's a good day. But we are going to do at least 1 or 2 this year, plus a softball game. So if you guys did not do the softball game with us during the NFL playoffs, we're going to try to do one in season, maybe around the All-Star break, and get all the podcasts together and play some baseball. We had a lot of fun. We hope you guys can get out there, and girls, and play, because it will be co-ed again. I was at the game last night. We're really, really a hit and miss team, either homers or strikeouts. Yeah, Jonah, we really need to get our asses going, get some rallies going, some doubles, some walks, some singles, and move, put pressure on the opposing pitcher instead of just going deep all the time. If Ohtani's heating up, this team would be a good fit in that third, and he'd be a good fit in the 3-4 hole. I agree, Randy. At Grillmaster, Adele always sucks. And then I hate people who are from here and who live here and cheer for non-local teams. Well, that's me, Jacob, because I went to Seattle as a kid and I became a Seahawks fan. I only root for the Angels. That's the only local team I root for. Everyone else can kiss it. I used to like the Sonics. They moved away to Oklahoma. They can kiss it. I don't bull crap with that. I'm not going to root for it. And the NBA's turned me off lately. They just don't play the same anymore. Load management, it's boring. It's like the regular season doesn't count. So that's like for another podcast. But yeah, the only local, well, actually, no, I take that back. I'm a Ducks fan. So like I sometimes forget about hockey, but I root for the Angels and Ducks. That's it. That's all I am local. So it's okay to like team, to each his own. I mean, if you live here, you have to, look, if you live here, are you going to be one of these guys that roots for the Angels and Dodgers? I don't think so. Lakers and Clippers? I don't think so. You have to pick one. You just do. Let's see. Rally Chris says Astros lost 11-1 to Seattle, and Seattle and Oakland are half games back out of first place. Let's see. Land of the fucking transplants, Jacob says. Yes, it is. I hate that Trout would say much in a closed door meeting because he doesn't seem to have too much of emotion. Just checked. We're top 4 in strikeouts. Jonah says, yes, we are. Happy Jackie Robinson Day. Thank you, Grillmaster. Leaf says, I guess the Mariners saw me complaining about the 16 runs in the first 6 games, 16 runs in the last 2 games now. There you go. Steve Lee says, go Kings, of course. Shout out to fantasy football over the last season. My meat failed to make the playoffs. So did mine. I was terrible. I had a lot going on, Anthony, so I'm sorry. Like, I really didn't pay attention too much to my fantasy team. It was a crazy, crazy offseason, which I will update you guys if you guys care about some of my personal stuff later on in the year because, man, I had a crazy offseason. Dude, I had a crazy offseason. Almost to the point where I didn't know if I was going to come back over here. Not to the page, but just to do this because I was like, man, if things carry into the regular season, I'm going to be too spent. So, but things thankfully calmed down, and we're in a good spot. So, but it was dicey there for a little while. If we had somebody like Manny Machado that showed up during the games with emotion, that's what Grillmaster says. He wants some, you're like a fighter. I want the MLB to bring back the Montreal Expos. It was close, and we could have had a team in Montreal this year, which I think was Tampa, but our fearless leader, Rob Manfred, said no. So that didn't happen. Fuck the Dodgers and their ghetto-ass fans. I'm right there with you, Dan Rios. Let's see. I'm a Green Bay fan, Yvette says. Yes. F the Kings, go Ducks. Got to run for now. Leaf said, see y'all next time, and go Halos. Have a good one, Leaf. Go Ducks. Yes, we care. Anthony says, thank you. Appreciate that, man. I'll update you guys. Kings and Ducks Tuesday from the Honda Center and ESPN next week on Crypto. Montreal Expos, yes or no? Yes, I would love that. Do you like Rendon? I checked his parentheses or percentiles, and he is in 1 percentile in the barrel, which is bad. I do like him to break out at some point. It's just, he is freaking – it's off to a slow start again. We need Matty V full-time on these delayed calls are whack. Yes, they are, Jonah. That messes up the game the whole way. I think the Angels are going to option Rojas or Myers. I would say Myers. He looks like a deer in the headlights again, especially not in that setup role. He's just not good when he's pitching in a 6th-inning type of deal. So with that being said, let me just get on a couple more of these things real quick, and I'll get a couple more comments and get out of here. Real quick, please like and subscribe to the YouTube if you haven't, to check out the latest videos because they're basically our podcast. Plus, we have extra stuff on there, and then we also go into stuff on podcast form wherever you listen to it. Give us a 5-star. It really helps us grow as a podcast. We actually got invited to the Miami Marlins game a couple days ago for the social media night. We got free tickets and a suite, and we talked to the Angels brass. That was really cool. That shows you that this page is taking off and that we've been noticed, and a couple other pages got noticed as well. So congratulations to them too. That means the Angels, as far as we know, and I thought they didn't like us because we've had some players not really get back to us, but we did see the fact that when we talked to them, the Angels Twitter, Hannah, she came up to me and she was like, you guys are really edgy. She goes, out of all the podcasts, you guys tell it like it is. And, we respect the fact that we have to stay in parameters, but you guys can go outside that. And so I thought that was really cool. That they listened, both of them, that ran their social media. That's the official Angels social media. Those are the blue checkers, check marks, and they freaking gave us props. And they were like, we really like your podcast. That's why we invited you. We gave you some free stuff. They said, hey, if you need us for help. So a little secret is when we do the softball game, they're gonna help us out with it. And so we're gonna have some publicity from them, and maybe even a player show up. So hey, that could be something our event last year was huge, and we had a lot of people in a down year. If this team is headed to the playoffs and we have the backing of the actual Angels organization to help out with a few things, and I had my boy cooking again down there like he did, whipping up those tacos, 4 different flavors of tacos. Everyone had a great time, and we had, sodas and everything, drinks for the kids. Dude, it's going to be phenomenal. And we're going to get more than just 1 field and 4 teams. I have a feeling we're going to double that. Like 2 fields, 8 teams, play a tournament again. It's going to be blessed. We had a great day. We hope all you guys can come out there this year. We hope everyone can participate. Spread the word. This is what it's all about. It's Angels family. It's Halo fam. That's what it's all about. And we all here for the same thing. We all want this team to win. New merch is coming soon, Randy says, and it's mostly, you got to see it. It's really, really good stuff. Rally Chris says, do you think we're going to the Angel game next Friday? Yes, Rally Chris. I've been getting your messages all day today. I've been kind of busy, had a lot going on. You got to be patient, man, because I don't like to be bugged. But if you give me some patience, like I told you, you're going to go. And like I said, this Friday, we're going to go to the Baltimore game. And possibly Saturday, I got another game to go to. So I might be going to both games. So, yeah, if you guys want to say hi or whatever. But, yeah, I'm going to take Rally Chris Friday. Grillmaster says Rendon does have a social media. Dang, I didn't know that. Rendon stopped social media after he got married. Just yeah, that's the woman in charge. Dan says, join us at Angels Nation on Facebook. Yeah, look up Dan Rios Angels Nation Facebook page. His page is cool. You got Calling All Angels is cool. Ours is over there too. So yeah, give them a like and subscribe. Hit them up as well. See, well as said, let's see. So it's not to surprise he doesn't get promoted as well as the guys from the what is it, the minors. Let's see if Madden loves Myers so much. Why doesn't he marry him? I have no idea. Yes, Rally, be patient. See, what about me? Am I going? Yes. Well, if you want, man, meet us there at the stadium, bro. I want that hat. Well, this actually came from the clubhouse, bro. This is a hard one to get. Now, sometimes you could find it at the what is it called? The downtown Anaheim area, the Grove or whatever the hell that's called. God, I forgot what it's called. They have a Angels exclusive lids there. It's like they've got the most Angels hats I've ever seen. Sometimes this one's there. That one's probably the hardest one to get. You can get the home one with the red bill, but it's really hard to get the blue on blue, the road one. And this jersey, too, is for my hookup. And we'll have some stuff to give away really soon. Trust me. Hang in there. For May is going to be the month where we're going to be giving away a couple jerseys, and we're going to be doing a trucker hat trivia or just a plain out hat trivia. So it might not be the breathable trucker hat, summer hat type thing. It might actually be a hat, a regular snapback. It might be a fitted one. I'm talking with my guy that does the hats right now, and we also may, just in time for summer, might have some beanies. So and those we're kind of deciding still. I got to talk to my boys about it because we all vote on what we want to do on this page. So it's never one person's idea here. We always put a vote to it. That's why this page is so clean. But I think what we want to do, we're going to try to figure it out. I got to run it by them, whether we want to do like halos in the infield, like type hats, or we're going to go with the Angel logo hats or beanies or whatever we decide. So I got to run that by him. I haven't, but I'm just giving you guys a tip off because that's kind of what we want to get into. And also, there is also, Randy just reminded me, don't forget my 2002 World Series Percy jersey, Todd. There's a hint because those are jerseys that are coming out that if you win our contest, which we're going to explain about this, we're going to be giving away 2002 World Series jerseys all season. I'm sorry. Yes, Mountain Dew King, I'll let you know where we're going to be sitting so you can get tickets with us too. Facts Halo fam, love y'all. Going to be a great year. Yes, Don. Yeah, you got to come out to a game too, Don. Let me know when you're going to be at the game. Hopefully you can make it Friday or Saturday because I'll be at both games. Please check us out, and I'll let you know. How many extra tickets do you have? I haven't got them yet, Mountain Dew. I think I'm going to purchase them tomorrow, whatever. They're cheap. I'm just trying to figure out where everyone wants to sit. We're either going to sit in the $5 area or we're going to sit because we usually walk around anyway a lot, but we're going to sit in the left field pavilion because we want to talk some trash to the bullpen guys. Where are the Angels exclusive lids at downtown Disney? I'm not sure. I just know about the one at the Grove, Jacob. Let's see. Artie needs to sell a team if we don't go far this year. He's done nothing in 20 years. Absolutely, Jonah. But, hey, we don't have that power, unfortunately. Don't make me scared. Okay, stop being scared. Grimace says, great show, Todd. Thank you. And when is trivia coming back? It's going to be in May for sure. Let's see. I'd love to get my son a World Series Salmon jersey. And that's the thing, Dan. If you guys hang with us, we're going to have jerseys of all sizes. We're going to pick a player for the month from that 2002 season, and we're going to have your medium, large, extra large, and double X. And only if you were to win and you said, man, I need a triple X, then I would have to order it and you have to wait. But the thing is to have them on hand, which we will in May, so that all four sizes, so as soon as you win them, instead of waiting a month to get your jersey, it's boom, you're going to get it in like a day or two. We'll ship them next day, and you'll have your jersey. We'll have your hat. We'll have whatever we're deciding to do to Oh, yes. The Twitch people have come on. I want you, says Notch. And show me your feet. That is the first time I've ever been asked, me personally, to show my feet. First of all, I have size 14, so if that doesn't turn you on right away, I don't know what does, Nacho. And then two, I just, my feet are my feet, bro. Like guys just don't show. I just have a feeling you're a guy, and it's, to each his own. If you're into that, that's fine, but I'm not. So, hey, take your Twitch somewhere else. Let's see. That just threw me back. Is bingo coming back? No, another page stole that, by the way, Mateo. Another page stole our bingo idea. So I don't want to come off doing our bingo when we're a bigger page than we were last year, and people being like, "Oh, you're copying that page." It's like, no, we started that last year. They're copying us. So we'll just move on to another better game this year. Grillmaster says, I wonder if even a guy who could buy this team from Artie, he's got to be one of the richest man in the OC. Well, he's got to be a rich man, period. I would like Elon Musk to buy us. Maybe like what's a guy from Dallas? I'm blanking on his name. The guy from Shark Tank. He would be awesome because at least he wants to win. Twitch people are freaky deaky. Yes, they are. What would you want on the City Connect jersey? You know what I would want? If you think Orange County, you have to have oranges. So you'd have to have like an orange patch, like Orange Fields or something with a Disney logo. I think that would be, for me, like the obvious ones. I know Randy came up with some pretty cool designs on our page. So check out www.halosintheinfield.com. Look at the Disney stuff. You know what? I can't say that. I think we took them down. So we don't have that stuff. So never mind. But I'm just saying Randy Head came up with some good stuff. Thank you, Don. Mark Cuban is the guy I'm talking about. That is a crime. He stole the idea. Message me the fuck about our deal. There you go. Or who the fuck stole our deal? Oh, I'll tell you, Randy. I'll tell you. They stole it. And his birthday is May 22nd. Make it happen, Todd. He got Salmon's autograph. He was a kid. Now he's 30. Or when he was a kid, now 30. Wow. What size is he, Dan? I might give you Christmas in May. I don't know. It depends on how happy I am when it comes to that thing. Mark Cuban, but he's a dick. Dan says, but bet Mark wants to be to suck on a Cuban for a while. Jeez. I could see some Samuelis buying the team. Samelius? I don't know who that is. Let's see. Notch came back in. Mark Cuban, or that guy who owns the Rams, Kroenke. I don't like Kroenke because he's a Rams owner. I don't want him to own us too. Screw that guy. I miss Paul Allen. I do. I miss Paul Allen. Let's see. So with that being said, I think I've given you all the updates for tonight. Tonight's game was a roller coaster. Let's hope Noah can be our Avenger tomorrow, and the Angels come out with a much easier win. I'd like to see Syndergaard go 6 innings tomorrow. I'm going to bet that he does, and I bet that the Angels get like a 4-1 win. 365 says Jerry Jones. I don't think so. Someone on Twitter has a source who knows World Series, our City Connect, and says our City Connect is cream, and while have surfboard waves on the bottom. Oh, I don't know about that. He's 6'2" and can crush the ball. Don't apply it, though. Oh, okay. And then let's see. Hell no, not Jerry Jones. And who knows, or who gets the Nacho Player? Nacho Player was Joe Madden tonight. So, all right. So if you guys like the show, like I said, like and subscribe. Check out the podcast. Check out everything else. You guys and gals have a good rest of your night. Go Angels tomorrow against the Rangers. Let's get back over 500.